today. So today we're going to be playing with just a regular nice yoga practice. We'll be moving all your body, and as always we're just going to be moving with your breath. So we're just going to start by standing tall, ankles, knees, hips, shoulders, ears. Feeling these arms by your sides, and take a breath in through the nose and a long sigh out of the mouth. And we'll do a couple of breaths like that. So feel that air as it moves into your nose and down your throat, filling up your lungs. And then as you exhale, that air moves from your lungs right up your throat and right out your nose or your mouth. And just do a couple more. Breathe in. And then empty. And maybe you close your eyes for this last one. Feeling your body expand and fill up with air. And feel your body emptying out. And if your eyes are closed, just go ahead and open them up. And we'll just start by taking those hands high. So breathe in, reaching the hands all the way up. Exhale, bring the hands to the heart. And we'll take the hands forward and back, so open wide. Take your time as you move these arms. And as you exhale, close it up. And again, take your time. Use your whole exhale. And then the hands go high. Breathe in. We're going to drop the right arm down. Exhale. We're going to lengthen on this left side. So breathe in, reach that arm up. And then exhale, just a nice little lean. Yeah, just seeing what that feels like in your left side. So on your next inhale, we'll take that right arm up. Breathe in. And then drop the left arm. Exhale. We'll lengthen on the right. Breathe in, reach. And then lean. Good. And then bring both hands up. Breathe in. And then just swim away. Exhale. And then from here, bring these shoulders up, back, and down. Up, back, and down. And up, back, and down. Good. So we're going to be doing some sun salutations. So it's going to be some forward folding, some half lifts where we kind of work on our backs a little bit. We'll be stepping back into a plank and then a little cobra pose and then a down dog. And then we'll kind of play with some variations on that. So it's a fair bit of forward folding. Be sure to bend your knees. As we fold down and rise up, kind of think about a flattish back. Okay? So I'm going to show you from the side. We'll start at the top of your mat. We'll take the hands high, breathe in. And then we'll forward fold. So as you exhale, hinging from these hips, and then we bring a bend in the knees, and then drop the hands down. And then the hands are to come up to these thighs. We're going to inhale and lengthen out. Breathe. And then exhale, come on down. Let's rise up. Inhale, reaching the arms out and up. And then just swim away. Exhale. Out and up with the arms, breathe in. So we use this whole inhale, so we have to use our muscles instead of momentum. Exhale, we fold. Bending your knees, bowing down. And again, hands are to the thighs. Inhale, we lengthen out. And exhale, we melt down. Now from here, we're going to plant these hands on the ground and step one foot back, push away with your hands, and then take that other foot back. And pause. You can always take the knees here. Perfectly fine. Still build strength. For all of us, we're pushing away with these hands, so we're not letting these shoulders sink. We're pushing away. If you want to be on those toes, push back through your heels. Take a big breath. Exhale out. Soften your jaw. One more breath here. Now, I like to take the knees here. So take those knees down. Bend your elbows, come all the way down. All the way down to your mat. Uncurl your toes. Now push your feet into the mat so you can feel these legs engage. And we're just going to do a little baby cobra. So inhale, we lift up the chest. Not a lot of weight in these hands. It's mostly using our back. And then exhale, come on down. We're going to push up to all fours. Breathe in, come up. Take your hips back to your heels. Exhale. We come up to all fours. Breathe in, come up. Curl your toes under. And as you exhale, take those hips back and then gently lift them up. So right here in your down dog, you can have your knees gently bent. The heels can be off of the ground. It's more about your tush going to the sky and pushing away with these hands. Take a breath in and a breath out. And then bend your knees, look forward, and walk your feet on up to meet your hands. And then hang here. Breathe in. Breathe out. Good. Let me put my hair away. So we're going to come on up. So take those arms out and up. Inhale, a little bend in those knees, bringing the body all the way up. Big inhale. Maybe the hands look up. And then as you exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Nice, good. So we're going to start to step back one foot and then another. Okay, here we go. Reach your arms up, breathe in. Bow down, exhale. Half lift, hands to the thighs, breathe in. And then drop on down. So we're going to plant the hands down, take your right foot way back. So step it as far back as you can. Then you might have to wiggle it. The left knee and ankle are going to be in line. And then right here, we're taking that right knee down. Uncurl your toes. The hands will come to the thighs, or you just might lift your body up. Breathing in. And again, we move slow. Exhale, open nice and wide. Inhale, the hands come up. Exhale, the hands come down to the ground. Curl the toes, lift the knee, take a breath. The back foot steps up. Half lift, hands to the thighs. Breathe in. Exhale, bow. We'll catch our second side. So hands on the ground, stepping the left foot back, making sure the knee and ankle are in line. Then we take that left knee down. Uncurl your toes. Rise up, hands to the thighs, or reach on up, breathing in. Slow open, exhale. Good. And then inhale, we're coming up. And exhale, we bow. Curl the toes, lift the knee, take a breath, step up. Nice. And then from here, hands to the thighs. Inhale, straighten the arms and legs. And then exhale, come on down. Reach your arms out and up and rise. Breathe in. Now right here, the hands are going to touch, and we're going to bend the knees and bring the hands to the heart. So we're coming into chair pose or bar stool. If this is better for you, great. If you want to sit back more, great. Go to the place that feels pretty good. Draw your belly in. Maybe wiggle your toes. Reach your hands up or keep them at the heart. Either way is fine. Sitting back, wiggling toes, take a breath. Exhale, sit a little deeper. Push into your feet, come up. Inhale, come all the way up. And exhale, swing away. Nice. Right on. Okay, so from here we're going to play with warrior twos. So I like to start nice and wide. So bring those feet as wide as you can, and the toes are going to be in and the heels are going to be out. Yeah, and we're just lengthening up our spine. We're going to reach these arms out to the sides. Good. I like having palms up, brings the shoulders back and down. Lift up these right toes and pivot on your heel and put your foot down. And then bend your right knee right on top of your ankle. Yeah, and then looking out to that right hand. Take a breath in and a breath out. So we'll take this right hand and it's going to go straight up and back. So this is a nice little peaceful warrior. Breathe in and out. And then from here we're going to open these arms. Good. Bring this right hand to your thigh. Take your left arm up so you're facing towards me and you're going to start to bend the elbow. Maybe that hand is right here, you bend the elbow, or maybe you come onto your forearm. This back hand, reach it up and have the palm now face towards your right. Good. We're going to bend the elbow. Breathe in, bend that left elbow. And as you exhale, reach it over. Good. Inhale, bend the elbow, and you just reach as much or as little as you want. Exhale, reach. And one more. Breathe in. Exhale out. Pause here. So right here, again, hands on the thigh, forearm, or maybe you straighten that arm. Push down into your feet. Wiggle your toes. Take a breath in and a breath out. We're going to bring our bodies up. So breathe in, lifting the arms and out to the sides. Nice. And then reverse this warrior again. So peaceful warrior. Breathe in. Exhale out. And then open nice and wide. Nice. So straighten the knee, lift these toes, bring them back into center. Look at your feet. Let's make sure that they're kind of the same side to side. Toes in, heels out. Lift these left toes, pivot on the heel, put your foot down, open your arms. Good. Slowly bend the knee. And if you look at your knee, it's going to go straight up from your toes. Nice. Taking this left arm up and back. Breathe in. Take your time. Pause. Exhale. Good. Long breath in. And a nice long breath out. Good. And then we're opening up again. Inhale. Open these arms. Left hand's going to come to that thigh. And the chest is facing forward. Or maybe it's that forearm. We start to lean over. Take that top arm towards the ceiling. So we're opening across these collarbones. Now take the palm to face towards the left. We're going to bend the elbow. So breathe in. And then exhale, big reach. Long, slow reach, long, slow exhale. As you're ready to inhale, bend the elbow. And then nice long reach. Exhale. And one more. Exhale out. Now pause here. So again, hand, forearm, or maybe you straighten that arm. Yeah. So it's almost like the arm is pushing a little into the knee, but the knee's pushing a little bit into the hand. But nobody wins. It's just firm. Take a breath in and a breath out. Big long stretch on this right side. And then we get to come up. So inhale, come all the way up. Nice, good. From here, let's take this hand one more time, up and back. And then as you exhale, open wide. Good. Straighten the knee, lift these toes, bring them back into center. And then just step your feet in. Let them be a little wider than your hips and just circle out. One direction, and then we get to go the opposite. Nice. And then back to center we come. So step your feet back in again. And we're just going to stand up nice and tall. So I like to do what's called, I like to call it a standing locust pose. So lift your toes up. Feel your legs get strong as you lift those toes up. Feel these legs, the calves, the shins, the quads, maybe your hamstrings, maybe your tush. Keep the strength and put the toes down. Open your toes real wide. Let them splay out on the ground. Good. We're going to externally rotate these arms. So the palms are facing forward. The shoulders are back and down. Now right here, push out with your feet. Not that they're going to be moving real big, but push out so you feel your hips engage. Now, push down into your big toes. Feeling those inner thighs starting to go. Yeah, now right here, think about your pubic bone coming towards your belly button. So you're getting your ab muscles working. And then from here, think about these shoulders going back and the arms going down, like somebody's pulling you down. Good. So we're pushing down in our feet, pushing out with our feet, pushing down with your big toes, pubic bone, your belly button, arms drawing down, shoulders drawing back, and then maybe we look up. Maybe the hips come just a little forward. Take a breath in, open your fingers wider, and a breath out. Good job, guys. One more breath here. Open those fingers, push down into your feet, push out with your feet, and as you come to your exhale, soften. And then wiggle that all out. So just kind of firming up your whole backside. Pause for a moment, feel your posture. Hopefully it feels more upright. So we'll take those arms out and up again. Breathe in. Good, and then just forward fold. Exhale, we get to bow. And again, bend your knees and slowly drop the head. Yeah, shaking the head, no. Shaking it, yes. Good. And then pause here, bring a bend to those knees and reach your arms out and up. So chin to chest, and as you slowly rise up, the very last thing to come up is going to be your head and then those hands. And then come on to your heart. Good, nice work, you guys. So from here, we're going to come down onto the ground. All right, so we've made our way down to the ground. You can sit easy cross-legged, that's fine. Or if it's better for you to have your feet a little bit more in front of you, that's good. Or you can sit up onto a blanket. So whichever way is better for you, that's great. Just let it be a little easy. Where you've got these ears, over the shoulders, over the hips. Nice. So right here, we're going to take this right arm up. So reach it up, big breath, and then just lean. This left hand on the knee or out to the side, and you can bend the elbow. So just like we did earlier, we're going to bend the elbow again, this right one. Breathe in, and exhale, big reach. 2 more, big, breathe in. Exhale, reach. And 1 more. Exhale. And then come all the way up, and drop the arm down. Nice, we'll go to the other side. Breathe on up. And again, we get our nice little lean. See how that side feels. And once you find your sweet spot, bend the elbow. Breathe in. Exhale, reach. Breathe in, bend the elbow. And reach. And last one. Exhale. We get to come all the way up. Breathe on up and drop that arm down. Good. Hands are to the knees. We're going to inhale and lift up this chest. And exhale, pull easy back. Coming forward. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, pulling back. And 1 more. Exhale. And then come to a nice tall spine. And we're just going to circle out. So over to the right, come forward, go left. Seeing how that feels. And then go the other direction. Good. And then we swirl around, come on back to center. 1 more forward, inhale, and 1 more back. Good. And then we're going to come to that tall spine. From here, we're going to bend the knees, bring the feet onto the ground, bring the hands onto these knees. So lift up your torso, shoulders back and down. So take a breath here, feel this belly drawing in towards your spine, and then maybe you start just to straighten these elbows. So we're being real mindful. We don't want to dump into that low back. We're going to keep it long, our whole spine long. So right here, maybe we push into these feet a little bit. So feel those legs anchoring down. Maybe we let go with one hand. Maybe we let go with the other. So palms are up, shoulders are back and down, belly's drawing in. Take a big breath. Exhale out. We're going to take the arms to the sides and bring the body up. So breathe in, taking the arms out, just coming up a little bit or a lot. And then exhale, flattish back, going back down. We're just going to do that 2 more times. Breathe in, open it. Exhale, bring them together. Nice. Out. And back forward. Good. And then the hands are back onto these knees. Take a breath. Exhale out. And then as you inhale, bend the elbows, bring your body up. Take the feet out to the sides. Bottoms of the feet are kind of together. Lift up, and then let your body just fold forward. Take your time. The hands can just gently be out in front of you or inside is fine too. And once you find that sweet spot, lengthen your spine, breathe in, take a little half lift. And then as you exhale, maybe bow a little deeper. And right now, if it would feel good to drop your head, you can sure do that too. Take a breath in and a breath out. And then we'll start to walk these hands back on in. And lengthen up. And then take the knees out, to the hands to the sides, and then bring the knees back on in, and then just stretch your legs out. And you might have to move a little tissue flesh here to kind of find those sitting bones, and just let the feet flex just a little bit, and again, sit up tall. Feel these ears over shoulders, over hips. Now, if the knees need to bend in order to make that happen, do that. We don't want to lock the joint. So whatever feels okay, take a big breath here. And again, we're going to walk the body forward, flattish back, and just go in just enough. You might feel your shoulders want to roll. Bring them back and down. We're still working on a little strength here. Bringing the gaze right to those toes. Take a breath. And then maybe we bend the elbows just a wedge. Good. One more here. And then from here, we're going to walk these hands back on up. Nice. So from here, we're going to bend up this left leg. So we're just going to keep it here. And then we're going to take the left hand to the back of your hip, and the right hand's going to come onto this leg. Take a breath, and then it's just a little twist. Yeah, so we're not trying to pull our knee across us. We're letting that foot be steady, and we're just taking a nice little twist here. Open it across this shoulder. Take a breath in and a breath out. And that right foot is going to stay just a little flex. So we're anchoring these legs down. And we're just getting a nice, easy little twist. Good. And then we gently unwind. Take that leg on out. Great. And then we're going to catch our second side. So let me turn around. Bending at that other leg, sitting up tall, right hands to the back side, left hands onto that leg somewhere, we get real tall. And then we start to give our little twist around. So we're kind of twisting from these ribs up. And again, a little flex in that foot, just so we anchor these feet onto the ground. Good, take a breath in, and a breath out. Feel your feet firm on the ground. Nice. And then one more breath here. And then we get to unwind. So back to center. So right here, bring both legs out in front of you. Bring your hands back behind you and just give those legs a wiggle. And then bend your knees and then come onto your back. And once you get here, just pause. Feel your spine being supported. Let these feet be flat on the ground. The hands can just rest right at your belly. And you might just take a couple breaths into those hands. Feel as you inhale, your hands go towards the ceiling. And then as you exhale, you can feel the hands going back down. You can feel the back of your head and the tops of the shoulders, all those places in your back that are touching. Good, and then from here, let's just bring the knees into the chest. The hands can be on top of these knees or behind the thighs. And give yourself a wiggle side to side. And then from here, we're just going to do a little bridge pose. So the feet are going to be kind of in line with your sitting bones. If you put your hands down, you're going to be able to maybe feel the feet on the ground. Feel your heels. The knees are just a little bit apart, so not squeezing together. Then, and if you like, you can always put a block here between your legs. That's a possibility. I just like thinking about my knees going straight up. The arms are down, and again, sometimes these shoulders want to roll up. Bring them back and down like you're tucking them in. So don't even lift your hips just yet. Take a breath, and as you exhale, just push down into your feet. So when you push into your feet, you might feel your low belly engage. You're going to feel your legs, maybe your hips. Now push out with your feet, just a little bit. Feel these outer thighs. Push down with those big toes again. Feel your inner thighs. Make your legs work. Less tush, more leg. Release that. Good. Take a breath. So again, we're going to push to the feet, push a little out, push a little down with those big toes. And then we're going to start to curl our pubic bone towards your spine and then lift your tush up. So push down into those feet. Take up the hips as high as they want to go. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, slow roll down. So vertebrae by vertebrae. So between your scapula, through all those ribs, your low back, the pelvis, and then you get to be soft. One more of those. Push down into your feet. Push out, push down with your big toe. Pubic bone comes towards the belly button, and we lift up these hips. Pause at the top. Take a breath in and out. Being mindful nothing's behind your neck. We don't want any pressure at that neck. And then we get a slow roll down, vertebrae by vertebrae, from that upper back through your middle back and your low back, and then pause. Draw the knees in. And then give a wiggle. So the next thing that we do is happy baby. So we bring the knees into the chest, open the knees out to the sides. Right here, the hands can come behind the thighs and the feet clip, like a little happy baby. For some of us, having the hands right here on the thighs, that's plenty. For others of us, we may want to put the hands on the shins or the outside edges of your feet. Do the one that feels good. For me, sometimes this is just enough. It's just trying to open the hips a little bit, feeling your spine being supported on the ground. For some people, they like to rock their baby, a little side to side. Good, and then come on back to center. Take a breath here. Let those legs get heavy on the exhale. I'm not pulling, I'm just supporting. And then bring the toes back together. Bring the knees back on in. Take your feet down. Stretch your legs long. Stretch your arms long. Full body stretch. Big inhale. And then be soft. And then let the arms just come down by your sides. Maybe the palms are up. If you feel like your chin is going up high, then maybe you grab a little blanket and put it right underneath your head. If this doesn't feel good in your back, bend your knees, and they can kind of draw towards each other. So pause here for a few moments. Maybe the eyes start to close. Just feel your body being on the ground. And take another big breath in through the nose. And a long sigh out of the mouth. Feeling all these muscles that we just used start to relax. Maybe notice your face, your eyes, the cheeks, the jaw. Maybe your tongue drops from the roof of the mouth. Just let your body be easy, be soft. You can stay here for as long as you want. Maybe just for a moment or two or three. Let your body rest. Thank you so much for joining me. Namaste.